Hey, what's good, everyone? Brent here. We have another video today. Thank you so much for joining us for this series, by the way. And of course, you guys know that we're going through Kevin Barnett's devotional book, What's Your True Identity? A Superhero Devotional. This week, we're going over AntMan. We're going to be talking about Scott Lang. We're talking about purpose, and it's going to be a good one. All right. I know what you guys are thinking. Why is it that every time Brent does a devotional video, he always talks about purpose? God has a plan and purpose for your life in which you will use your past experiences, the things that you've learned, the things that you can do, the gifts, talents, and abilities that you have to do something to change the world, right? So a life lived wisely is full of purpose, it's intentional, and it's planned. I know, I get it. I sound like a broken record, but I'm starting to think, and I'm getting this idea that your identity is tied to your purpose. Now, I don't know if Kevin meant it that way. I don't know if it's incidental. I don't know if it's accidental. I don't want to put words in Kevin's mouth, but that's kind of, the sense that I'm getting here with some of these devotionals, or at least the ones that I've done. But regardless, today we're going to be talking about AntMan. We're talking about purpose. And we're going to have to talk about, of course, the character who is AntMan, Scott Lang. All right, so in the first AntMan movie, we're introduced to Scott Lang. This guy is finally released from prison. He needs money. You guys know the story. He ends up getting this very strange, oddball job, break-and-entry heist job, turns out. And he ends up stealing the Ant-Man suit. Hank Pym, behind the scenes, has orchestrated this entire fiasco, and Hank Pym makes Scott Lang Ant-Man. At the end of the second movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp, the post-credit scene, Scott Lang is pretty much teleported, taken into the quantum realm. Right as Thanos snaps the Infinity Gauntlet, causing the decimation, half of all life in the galaxy is gone. And this turns out to be a blessing, I guess, because Scott Lang ends up dodging the decimation. He ends up being trapped in the quantum realm, safe from disappearing. In Endgame, we know that there's this rat who presses a couple of buttons, and Scott Lang is able to come out of the quantum realm, and he uses his experience in the quantum realm, his knowledge of time travel, to help the Avengers go back in time, get all the Infinity Stones before Thanos can get it. And we know that the Avengers, at the end of Endgame, they win the big war. Right? So it seems that Scott Lang's life as Ant-Man is characterized as things happen for a reason, and really it also proves that God doesn't waste things that you go through. I want to encourage you guys, because we're all at different points in our lives. Some of us, life is good. For others, life isn't as good. You're not at the place where you want to be. There have been setbacks, drawbacks, things have happened that kind of derailed you, and this may have been a big discouragement for you at this time. But I want to harp again on this idea that God wastes nothing, that God has a plan and purpose for what you're going through. Yes, we do have setbacks. Life is not perfect. God never promised a perfect life, but a complete and abundant life. And it's complete and abundant with drama, setbacks, failures, all these things that life throws at us, and life won't be perfect until we're in heaven. So guys, hang in there. But as we look at Scott Lang's life, it seems that everything is wild, it's random, it's unconnected, that things happen because they happen. There's no rhyme or reason behind it. You may feel that your life is like that as well. But God designs and plans our lives. Proverbs 16:9, and I'm going to paraphrase, it says that a man directs, kind of the path that they want to take, but ultimately God is the one who directs their steps. So God is in control of our situation. God knows what's going to happen, and we just have to trust God to be faithful and to carry through and to keep His promises. I know it's a lot harder than it sounds, because we want to be in control. We want to know what's happening. We want to be able to see further down the road. I know, I get it. That's really a cause of a lot of my anxiety, is not knowing what happens. But life will throw you for a loop. It's unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen next, but we have a God who uses everything that we go through, the good, the bad, the ugly, and He takes all of those things and not only adds to our life, but uses those things to help other people out. So your testimony of what you're going through is going to help someone else out. It's going to encourage them. It's going to help them. It's going to give them strength and hope that because someone came out of this mess, that I can come out of it too, because God is good. All right, there's a reason for what you go through, guys. There's purpose in it, but you have the choice as to how big or how small an impact your life can have while here on earth. There's purpose for it. It's while it's crazy. It's what makes life so fun. And when you have God at the center of it, your life is full, abundant, and complete. So everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. That's the end of this week's devotional. I hope this series has blessed and encouraged you. Of course, we have all of Kevin's social media links down at the bottom in the description, as well as the link to get his book. You can purchase it on Amazon. We encourage you guys to check it out. Also, if you want to follow us on our social media pages, our links are down there as well, no pressure. You can also like this video, comment down below if this series has helped or encouraged you in any way. You can also subscribe. You can also hit that little bell to be notified whenever we post a new video. We do this every week. You guys already know. So until then, guys, stay safe. Thank you so much for hanging out with us every week. See you next time. God bless you guys.